welcome to today's video. I'm so excited to dive in with you. I was hoping to do this live, but the internet is not cooperating. Currently traveling in Europe, hotel room, husband's behind me working, and I didn't want to say goodnight without sharing with you a promised behind the scenes of the business lounge. We're going to get down under the hood and really explore what the membership is all about. For those of you who are thinking about joining us during our Black Friday promotion and want a little bit more details, want some of your questions answered, this is the video for you. And then for those of you who've already joined and you're super hyped about it, this is an awesome new member orientation. So I'm really excited to kind of share with you all of the details. So let's get started. I have a very a detailed process here that I want to take you on because I think it's so important that I share a lot of the intricacies that make our program totally unique. And you guys are so curious and have so many questions. I thought I would jump on here and at the very least record this for you. So here's how this is going to work. We're going to have a recorded video. You're watching that right now. And then if you have any questions, hit up the comment section. I'm more than happy to answer those for you. You can email us. You can use a chat on our website. You can DM me on Instagram. Totally up to you. We will make sure to get your questions answered, and we'll do that as soon as humanly possible. So let's dive into exactly what the Business Lounge is, how it was created, how it started, and who really it's for, which is one of the questions that we get asked most frequently. Like, is this right for me? Makes total sense. I can totally relate, especially when I'm thinking of making an investment in my business. I want to know that it's the right fit for me. So to give you an idea of who this program really is for, it's for those of you who are out there and you're tired of feeling stuck and like you're running around in circles trying to make it work, right? Trying to make your business, your company, your side hustle work, and you're not really seeing the results that you wanted to. I've been in that place. I understand exactly what that's like. And a lot of times, it has a lot to do with not knowing how to put together the pieces. It's why we decided to launch this program, because I saw a need in the market where there's so many courses, there's so much great information out there, there's so much free information via podcasts and YouTube channels, there's books, and then there's these amazing experts teaching a lot of really cool concepts, but we're not really sure how to put it all together, right? We're learning about Instagram, and we're learning about podcasting, we're learning about email marketing and funnels and Facebook ads, but there isn't a really cohesive way of how to make all of that work in your business to actually get momentum and get results. And that's really what it comes down to. But when I answer this question, I like to tell my students, if you're selling something online, the Business Lounge is going to help. But specifically, if you are a coach, right? Maybe you're a fitness coach, maybe you are a business coach, maybe you are a finance coach. There's tons of different coaches. If you're an expert, right? So you sell your expertise. Maybe you are a marketer, or you teach people how to create financial freedom, or maybe you have authored or co-authored books, or maybe you teach people about love and relationships. If you're any kind of expert, this is the place for you. You will fit in. These are the people who are in the membership right now and get the most benefit out of it, right? So I think that, and by the way, I'm just going to hit an aside real quick. I want to make it super clear that we're going to be brutally transparent when we answer your questions about whether or not you are the right fit for this community, whether or not we are the right fit for you. There is nothing worse, and I was telling my customers, my members inside the Business Lounge this last night, than to, and if you are a business owner, if you're a service provider, you know this to be true. There's nothing worse than selling your heart out, really making sure that you're marketing your products and your sales, and then realizing that the people who are buying are not the right fit. It's horrible because you're not, in cohesion with your messaging, and it's really hard to get results for someone who the program is just not the right fit for. So I want to be super transparent with you. We turn customers away every single day. We actually send them directly to our competitors. I'm not afraid to do that. I think that there is so much space for all of us to grow and thrive. And so I want to be super transparent with you and let you know who this is for, who this is not for. So picking up where we left off, if you're a blogger, if you're a content creator, if you create videos or podcasts, if your business is creating media, you're definitely in the right place. We're going to show you how to monetize that, how to create your own actual products and build a business, right, from your content, not just be a famous Instagrammer or a famous blogger, you want to be able to monetize. Also, if you're an author, so if you sell books, right? Authors. Whether you are an indie author or you actually, are working with a publishing house, we are super, super, super excited about helping you kind of grow that aspect of your business. If you're a service provider, right? So if you, let's say, have a local business, but you want to grow the online side of your business, amazing, brilliant. That's my background. Our first company was a local company, and it was a service-based business, and we grew that to multiple seven figures. And I'd love teaching service providers how to make it work. So inside the membership right now, there's therapists, right? They have physical locations. There's spa owners. There's people who own clinics, who own all kinds of different services. There's one member who has a roofing company. There's another member who offers massage therapy, tons of different services. And so it's all about leveraging online business to grow, your service local business and bring people in if that's something that you're interested in. You can also be an online service provider, and we have lots of those as well. Copywriters, social media strategists, consultants, business coaches, any type of service, fitness coaches as well, who do offer their services online one-on-one. Awesome niche, and honestly, one of the best and easiest and fastest ways of monetizing your skill and actually profiting really quickly online. So service providers, totally welcome, totally a good fit. Content creators, we already talked about that. Course creators, right? So if you have a course and maybe you are wanting to level up and grow that and scale it out, talk about that a lot in the membership. If you are getting ready to launch a membership, we are also super open about that. Although we don't have a course yet on running memberships, we will have one very soon. So if you're a course creator, definitely recommend joining. If you're in e-commerce, so have lots of e-commerce folks in all different niches, from photography equipment to Etsy stores to really great skincare companies. Actually, one of our OG members runs this amazing skincare company, and she's a seven-figure earner. So it's really, really cool to see all the different types of business models in the community. Also, people who sell physical products, right? So if maybe you do drop shipping, or you actually manufacture and produce your own cosmetics, or you manufacture and produce menswear, you have a clothing line, maybe you have a boutique, all those business models are more than welcomed in the community. And so when it comes down to it, I think that in terms of business models, the people that won't benefit as much from being a part of the membership are people who are either starting a tech company, right? So maybe you are a tech startup. That's definitely a different model. That kind of business would probably better benefit from one-on-one coaching, one-on-one advice. And so that is usually a model that I tend to send over to my husband, Chris, who specializes in working with startups. Also, if you are trying to build, a Fortune 100 company, a very large company that operates in the physical space, and you have no interest in growing online and kind of reaching mass market and reaching a worldwide audience, that is definitely not a business model that makes sense for what we teach in the business knowledge. We're very much geared towards online business owners. So people who are selling their products, their services, their skills, their know-how, or information on the internet, right? So that's really important to kind of decipher. Also, let's say that you are a local business owner and you have zero interest in creating content, or kind of learning what funnels are about, or leveraging Facebook ads. Please don't join. Everything that we teach is all about leveraging online marketing to grow your business. So if you're not interested in learning how to leverage the power of the internet to get the word out and get more customers, you are not going to be the right fit. I love you. I'm sending you tons of good vibes and good wishes. Hope that you stick around for our content. In that case, I really don't know that you would, because it's still all about online business. So that kind of business would definitely not benefit from what we're trying to do. And then who else? Let's see. Realtor is a great fit. I get that question a lot. Companies who might be raising funds. So if you are into venture funding and you're looking for investment dollars, this is probably not the space. We are all about building brands and building companies and being profitable from day one, and trying to get to that point before leveraging investment dollars. So if you need to grow a company with a lot of overhead and a lot of operating costs, not the right fit for you. So I hope that that makes sense. And now let's talk about the mindset and really looking at exactly who is the right fit. And again, I already mentioned this, but you want to be interested in building a brand that sells things online. Really, that's the bottom line. It's not just about building a company, and it's not about making money quickly. It's about building a brand. It's about being invested in the long term. We want to help companies who have a mission and actually offer incredible value to their customers and do so in a way that is extremely honest. And so I want to make this distinction. If you are trying to make quick money because this is like a quick way for you to get out of debt, or this is a quick way for you to then go and chase the dream business that you have always wanted to do, not the right membership for you. If you want to be an overnight success, also not the membership for you. If you want to get rich without putting in the work, if you're not about that implementation life and you're just coasting around, I love you. I wish you the best. Please don't join. And then finally, if you are looking and chasing after magical formulas and you think that within 30 days I'm going to make you a millionaire, that's not going to happen. So again, really want to set those expectations. You can get incredible results. Our members do every single day, but I will not promise you that you're going to be rich overnight, because I don't believe in that philosophy. And I don't think that it's possible or sustainable in the long term. And then finally, if you're operating in dishonesty, bye. I love you, but bye. Actually, I don't love you. Still bye. I think it's so important that we're operating as entrepreneurs in honesty, and that we are clear and upfront with our customers. We're not trying to, just grab some money and not give anything in return. So absolutely not the right fit if you fit any of those criteria and that's what you're after. Seriously, please don't join. We will immediately pick up on that fact and send you on your way. So that's just a heads up, and kind of shifting gears because it's getting a little if that's not who you are, amazing. You're my kind of people. Let's keep talking about kind of the methodology behind the business launch. So one of the first things I want to talk about is why our program stands apart from the competition. And I hate using that word, honestly, because really our competition are people that we actually love and admire, and I think they're doing amazing things in the world. So it really just sets us apart from different programs, and that really is our online success path. So when we launched our community in 2016, late 2016, we realized that it was awesome that we were creating really great programs, courses that our members could go through. But one of the concerns was that they felt like they were overwhelmed, not just with the amount of content that we were producing, which was a good thing and a bad thing because they felt like they were getting tons of value, but at the same time, they were still feeling like, how do I implement this if I'm starting out from scratch? How do I implement this if I'm already, making multiple six figures? And so we decided to put together a full customized curriculum with 6 online stages of business. And those stages are validate, launch, hustle, breakthrough, profit, and finally scale. And all of these stages are super important for online success. It's kind of having a roadmap, right? It's kind of having an action plan, something that you can refer to in terms of what you need to be working on, when, what strategies to ignore, and which are the ones that are really going to move the needle in your individual business, regardless of kind of what industry or what niche you're in. So those individual stages are really help you stay focused and are designed to ensure that you know exactly what you need to be working on at all times. We're going to take a peek at our success path. I'm going to show you how it works. But basically and essentially, it's a very in-depth system that we use not just to help our members self-diagnose or relate to a specific stage in business, but to keep them laser focused, right? I always joke around, but I'm totally serious. It's like having online blinders, like just putting on online blinders so you're only focused on the important things and not on shiny objects. So inside the success path, you're going to get a clear list of strategies that you need to be implementing so that you know exactly what to work on, but then also even equally as important is to know what you should not be working on, what you need to be ignoring, what you should never kind of veer off the path to tackle until you're at the right stage. And this is so important and so valuable because shiny object syndrome is real, and I want you to avoid it as much as possible. So within that success path, we have a custom curriculum. So what that means is that as we're going through individual steps in that success path, we're going to be linking to resources in the community and telling you, hey, these are the courses that you need to take. These are the quick tip trainings that you need to access. Go ahead and refer, this coaching call. Click here to, check out the suggested read for this step. And you're going to be able to track all of your progress as you make headway within each step or within each stage. And then lastly, we have benchmarks to hit, right? So it's important to kind of measure your progress and figure out where the heck you're at in this whole online journey. So we're going to tell you when you're actually ready, when you've hit those milestones to graduate on to the next stage. We're going to say, boom, boom, boom. These are all the things that you need to do. And this is when you are actually ready. So if this is sounding good so far, definitely let me know in the comments section below. Again, any questions you might have, tell me. I would love to answer those for you because really the Business Lounge is broken down into 4 core pillars that really make up the bulk, the foundation of our membership. Number 1, we have an amazing content library, and that content library is constantly being updated. There's new content coming out every single month, and you will get an entire library, as the name stands for, of amazing courses, whether it's marketing and business. It'll be included in there. There's over 31 courses currently available in the membership for you to access right away. So that's really exciting. There's tons of great material that you'll go through. It's in-depth, it's high quality. It's not stuff that we put together and repurpose from our YouTube videos or from Facebook. It's exclusive to the membership. So highly recommend checking that out. And then we couple that with our success path. We already talked about this, and you kind of got an idea of what it will look and feel like. We're going to tour in just a second and kind of show you around, but the success path really helps merge the content and gives you clarity, and clarity is so valuable when you're an entrepreneur. So key, so important. Next, we have a community. So it's really, I would say it's a lot harder to go through entrepreneurship on your own, especially when you feel like you're a little isolated because of the nature of the internet, right? We're not like all sitting next to each other and just kind of cheering each other on. So we decided to create a full community. There's actually 2 communities in the Business Lounge. There's our forum community, where we tend to answer in-depth questions, and it's totally searchable. You'll see like over 1,000 members in there answering questions, helping each other, documenting what's working, what's not working. And then there's our Facebook community, which is kind of like, quick questions, updates, and then our coaching calls happen also on our Facebook group. Right now there's, I think, 700 members in that community, and the other 300 plus don't love Facebook. That's why we offer a forum. So you'll have access to both communities. They're both private. They're both exclusive to the Business Lounge. And the cool thing is I'm very active in both of those communities. So if you have questions, you can always tag me. I'm not one of those instructors. It's like, y'all need to help each other because I'm out. I love being really just on top of what your challenges are, because that's what helps me figure out and create content and resources that are going to help you up level. So I'm really excited about our communities. It's honestly one of the most valuable aspects of the entire membership. And that's saying a lot, especially given we have a full course library and a success path. And then lastly, our monthly coaching calls. Those happen every month, as the word clearly explains, and they're super, super fun. We host them for an hour and a half all the way to 3 hours, depending on how many questions come in. They're super intense, and it's a time where we get to just dive in, and really figure out any obstacles and challenges that you're facing, answer questions that you might have, based on what you're learning in the community, based on what you're implementing. If you have questions about a specific business model, we're totally there. We're reviewing, lead magnets, webinars, we're reviewing website pages, we're reviewing ad strategy, and kind of giving you advice on what to do there and how to move forward as you implement. So those are the 4 core pillars of the business launch. There's so much more in there that we could talk about for days, but I don't want to overwhelm you. And so that's kind of where we're at. Chris says hello.
Hi.
And it's now time to take the tour. So shall we? All right, so we're going to break presentation mode here, and I'm going to show you around the business lounge. Okay, so this is the first page that you're going to access the minute you purchase any program from us, including the business lounge. You'll see here the unlocked business lounge badge alongside any of the other courses you may have purchased from us, whether in the past or in the future. So it's one single login. Once you click inside the business lounge, this will take you to the main dashboard, and you'll see your profile here. You can update your picture and your information if you'd like. And then there's a full tour that you can watch to get the gist of where everything is located and how to access it. There's also a little pop-up, so if you have questions at any point in time, you can reach my team here, and I'm also available to answer any questions you might have. Okay, so this is our main dashboard, and as you can see, we have all of our announcements, things that are happening in the business lounge, cool things that are being added. We just released our Content Lab course, which is all about figuring out a full system of just taking your content to the next level, creating super awesome, really profitable content that actually moves the needle in your business. So I'm really excited about that. It expands on our content calendar system significantly. So the first couple of lessons of that course are done, and they'll be dripped throughout the month of December. So really exciting. And then you'll see a bunch of different badges. So you have our course library, the lounge, which is our forum community, our office hours, which is where we host coaching calls, and you can access an entire vault of like 3 years worth of coaching calls, resources, downloadables, things that are easily accessible. And then we have a feedback request section that is currently closed. We will be reopening that probably in the new year for higher tiered members once we launch that aspect of the business. And then there is the support section. So you can ask any questions that you might have my team. And then there's recent forum discussions, which we definitely have to do something about because they're not populating right now, but that can have a lot to do with my internet access. So that's kind of it. And then we have our daily mantras. They switch over, live sessions, get answers from the forum, and then our support page. So this is the basic gist of our dashboard. You'll see here on the main menu, different access to different spaces, courses, success path. That's really where we're going to focus. We have our tour. We have a feature called saved content, so you can save workshops and quick tip trainings and courses as they're released if you want to go through them later. What's new? We'll update that every single week with kind of a breakdown of what's happening. Our coaching calls that happen every month, help, and then log out. Okay, so let's access our course library because that's what everybody wants to see. And I'm going to show you exactly how to start. So really you want to start in your success path, and we urge you to do that, but I know everyone wants to see the content, so I wanted to show you that. Zero to Profits, by the way, is going to be accessible January 1st, so definitely check that out. Everything else, though, is unlocked right now, and you can access it via different tiers. So let's say that you just want to see courses. You would select this badge, and you'll see 31 of our courses, everything from our Prosperous New Year workshop, which is totally new this year. So be on the lookout for that once it gets released in January. Writing sales pages that convert, content marketing for e-commerce owners, social media content, branding and positioning, WordPress 101, create social, epic social content, funnel troubleshooting, Google Analytics, run lucrative webinars, the outsourcing formula, social list building. And then there's, 3 more pages of this. So Crush It with Instagram, ConvertKit, some of our very popular courses, create profitable online courses, 5 LinkedIn secrets, create awesome videos for YouTube and social media, smart Facebook ads, mailer it, master email marketing, podcast like a pro. You've seen probably all of these over on our enrollment page. That's how to access them. That's what they look like. And so again, kind of just going through content for our workshops. Those are also here. You'll have access to quick tips. There's over 55 short trainings that are too small to create a full-blown course, but still need a place in the community. So tons of stuff here, Trello tips, our 90-day audience building plan, how to stop second guessing yourself, what to do when success is taking forever, what to send to new email subscribers, our stamp cart overview, how to design a marketing plan, how to stay consistent, sales page critiques. We can go on forever. So that's kind of how it works, what they look like. I'm going to take you through one of our courses so you can kind of get an idea of what that entails, what it looks like. There's also a filter here to filter through stages. So if you only want to see content from the validation stage, right? Or you only want to see content from the hustle stage, you can do that there as well. And then it'll give you content specifically for your stage. All right, guys, so let's try the writing sales pages that convert workshop. So this is actually a full-blown course that includes a template. It'll teach you exactly how to write a sales page with our 12-step process. And it's really simple to do. There's our course trailer and then all the different lessons. You also get to download and access related resources, as well as downloading our sales page template. So that's kind of how it works. All of the lessons are here and you can access them at your convenience because everything is live and ready right now. So that's kind of how this works in terms of the course pages and what's included. Let's take a look at the success path so you get an even better idea. And if there's something specific that you want me to check out or like share, I'm happy to do that over on YouTube stories or on Instagram stories and kind of share that with you as well. Okay, so let's hit up the success path. This is what this looks like. And once you're here, the first thing you're going to want to do is listen to, first watch the tutorial, of course, how to access it. And there's 2 different audios that you can listen to. They're really helpful with really unpacking what the success path is about, what you should be working on each stage. But you really just want to figure out right here and then or here and now what phase you're in of the success path. And it's very simple to figure out. We have individual kind of I would say benchmarks that you should be hitting, or individual characteristics that most of our entrepreneurs who are in that stage share. So for example, you're in the validate stage if you don't have a business idea yet, or if you do, you're not very clear on how to pursue it. You have a basic idea, but you don't have a website, client, or a business. Haven't taken the time to validate your idea systematically, and you don't have any clients or customers yet. So this is where you would start your action plan. Boom. And then we have an entire list of individual action plans to go through, right? Individual tasks and projects to work on. So in each stage, you will find a section that says what to expect. This is what happens. This is like the mental kind of struggles that may happen, that you might go through. So emotions that might come up during that stage are there. You'll also see what to focus on. So these are all the things that you need to focus on and not focus on as well. You'll see that what strategies to ignore. And then you'll have your action steps, creating your progress log, first things first, right? And we kind of share with you, hey, make sure you're going through our goal setting mini course. That's the first thing that we want you to do. And you're going to come and get plugged into the community. And then you're going to start your progress log. Next, you're going to organize your tasks and your workflow. So you're going to learn how to be productive. It's one of the first things that I teach, and I highly recommend going through our business workflow quick tip. And then you're going to define your dream business. We've added here a read that you should go through. And then we're going to encourage you to post on our forum and tell us all about your progress. And we'll go through each individual stage, like selecting your business model, brainstorming product ideas, validating that business idea, doing real world research. This actually includes a full script of what to ask potential customers and how to really understand your market. I love this. And then checking in with your soul, kind of making sure that your gut is aligned with what your business idea should be, and then getting your first paid client. So all of this is happening in the validation step, and then we have benchmarks. So you can move on to the next stage once you've completed your action items, you have a clear business idea, and you know how you'll monetize it, and you have a clear understanding of your future clients. And then you can move on to what we call the launch stage. I'm not going to go through every single stage because it would take us forever, but I just wanted to give you an idea of what this looks like. And so here in the launch stage, we have the same format, what to expect, and you can track your progress as you're completing each action item. We teach you how to set up your ideal client avatar, and then really figuring out your business workflow, creating your brand identity, looking at logos and colors and pulling all of that together, setting up your monetization strategy, so breaking down the numbers and setting revenue goals, figuring out your social media strategy and setting up your website, designing that, figuring out analytics and creating your first content calendar. All of that happens in the launch stage. And then we move on to hustle, which is really breaking down, again, how to acquire customers and really take what you're learning from the launch stage to the next level in terms of building your email list. There's so many things that we cover in the success path. It's extremely important. So you're going to get tons of clarity. You're going to know exactly what to work on. And again, throughout all of these, we're linking through to our courses. You're going to go through the content calendar system on this one, previously known as how to create a capable content calendar. And so you're going to go through that specific course for that step, right? It's the same thing. We have our nice course trailer here. All of our resources are linked. And then we have the full course bonus section at the bottom. Boom, boom, boom. And then up here, there's a link to go to the forum and access the conversation thread for that specific course. So as we're going into our community, I wanted to share this with you because the forum is a whole new world in itself. This is where it all starts. You can choose to dive in or totally skip out on it. It's up to you. Highly recommend jumping in though, because there's a lot of really good things. And we have a full tutorial on how to use the forum, but for now you'll see here are all the people who are sharing their status update. If we kind of walk you through it, it's kind of like having Facebook, so but a lot more organized. So this is what my profile would look like, and you can actually update your profile and add activity. This is not my actual profile, it's just a dummy one. So I wanted to show you what it would look like from the perspective of a customer or, as a member. If I showed you mine, it has a lot of admin options and features and it looks totally different. So just wanted to show you that. So let's take a look at one of our recent members. You kind of get an idea for this person's profile. So as you can see, she just posted that she's new here. You can write on her wall, on her feed, and then get an idea for who she is. You can follow or message her. And this is really just where a lot of our relationships start. So so many of our members have actually found accountability partners and actual business partners and just people to connect with and really brainstorm ideas around. So tons of different threads here for you to check out. They're organized. We have literally introduce yourself, progress logs, which are things that we want you to continue doing as you are making headway, course discussions, asking for feedback, practical marketing ideas, everyday questions and discussions, and then celebrating your wins. Loads of these. Let's just go through one of these threads as an example. And as you can see, there's loads of posts here. So it's definitely a vibrant community. So what keeps parents up at night? Problem eliminating feedback, recommendations for starting one-on-one coaching, productivity, so talking Trello, so many awesome questions that you probably already are asking. You can also search for specific topics. So let's say that I want to learn about Facebook. I just want to type in that specific search term, and then everything related to Facebook, anytime someone mentions Facebook or anytime it's a Facebook question, it'll pop up here. So really helpful, really cool. This is honestly one of my favorite aspects of the membership. And of course, you'll get announcements whenever we have a new course or some new content. You'll access all of that there. There's a leaderboard for whoever comments and posts the most. And of course, whoever has the highest reputation, you'll get like little individual badges as you become more and more of a frequent content creator in the forums. That's really fun, and we love that community. All right, so I hope that's making sense so far. I hope it's not too overwhelming and that you're getting to see a behind the scenes of what the membership looks like. Let's see if there's anything else that I wanted to show you before we kind of head back. Let's go back to our main dashboard. I think I pretty much showed you all of it. There's a couple more features like a resources tab, but we don't have time to go into all of it. I guess I will show you our coaching calls last, but this is our replays. These are coaching calls that happen live on our Facebook group, and so you'll get to access the latest one, instructions on how to join the next one, and then here's all of our archives for the past year. Each coaching call, by the way, our lovely and amazing creative director, Pearl, she puts all of this together. So you have like a worksheet, and then there's options to fast forward through individual questions. They're all added here once the replay is pulled from the Facebook group, and boom, you got it. It's done. It's super easy to consume. You can check it out on the go, and we love that aspect. And then finally, here's our Facebook group. Just wanted to walk you through, and actually for privacy reasons, I probably shouldn't show you that because our members are there, and I don't want people feeling like they're called out, but I can't show you that right now. I'm sorry. But yeah, that's kind of where we're at with our community. I wish I could show you because there's so much stuff. Let me see if I can give you a quick peek. Okay, so super quick peek here. This is where our Q&A sessions happen. Yesterday we went live to answer Black Friday questions. So that's kind of where that is. And then there's just tons of questions in there from members. They're constantly helping each other, and I just love that about our community. All right, guys, so that is the basic gist of really just the business launch, behind the scenes, the tour. And now I wanted to just go ahead and answer some of the questions that you had around what's included for Black Friday, what do you actually get, all of that good stuff, because I know that a lot of you still have questions. And I highly encourage you to check out our enrollment page. You'll have all the details there, but there's always things that come up. So I wanted to just go ahead and review those with you as you kind of move forward here. All right, so what do you get when you join the Business Lounge? You'll get instant access to over 30 training courses. We kind of went through all of those, and they're listed over on the enrollment page. So let me go ahead and break presentation mode and show you here where all of our courses are listed. So this is our FAQ page, but you'll see all the courses are listed right here. So Facebook ads, blogging for business, social media, funnels, content calendar, the outsourcing formula, goal setting, social content class, master email marketing, the perfect lead magnet, run lucrative webinars, create our profitable online courses, our Pinterest for business course, WordPress 101, profitable promotions, create awesome videos. This is our YouTube centered program, productivity clinic, ConvertKit crash course, your prosperous new year workshop, which we redo every year, MailerLite crash course, our LinkedIn secrets course, Crush It with Instagram, brand positioning and pricing, our writing sales pages that convert, podcasting, quick start guide, the content lab, and our promo bootcamp. So many more that we don't even share in this library because we don't want to overwhelm you, but that's the basic gist of what is available in the community right now. Okay, back to our presentation. So when it comes down to it, really, you'll also get a full success path, right? We already talked about that, and that's a value of $9.99. Many people have requested that we sell that separately, and maybe one day we will. For now, we're not, and it's definitely available right now, and it's an amazing value. You also get monthly live coaching calls with me and my co-pilot, Chris, so that's a $9.99 value. It's an amazing value for what you're getting. And we do those every single month. They're amazing. We already kind of talked about those. Okay. Access to workshops and live critiques. Those happen sporadically in the membership, but when they do, they're bomb. Meaning, I go in there and I deep dive into your website, into your lead magnet, into any specific area of business that I think is really necessary to dive into. And so if you ever get the chance of submitting those, definitely do, because they're huge, huge value. It's really the equivalence of paying someone to audit your strategy. So highly recommend checking that out. And next is our private Facebook community and our private forum community, both $499 value, so much insight, so much knowledge. You're basically crowdsourcing, amazing insight from our members. And next, it's our bonus course certification program, which I didn't get a chance to show you, but most of our courses in the membership actually come alongside a certification program. So if you complete the course and take our exam, which is totally optional, you can download an amazing course certificate that you can then display and leverage into a portfolio, whether you're showing your boss that you now have these skills, or you are actually pitching the clients and having a wonderful portfolio to back that up. Super valuable, especially for those of you who leverage marketing in your career or in your business. And next up is our bonus 60 plus quick tip trainings. I showed you that briefly in the course library. We have so much content all around, like how to edit your videos, exactly how to store your files for your courses, how to set up, individual tools. All of that is in our quick tip section, and that's a $999 value. Then we have a bonus, which is really amazing, and we don't even advertise this, but we have our launch swipe file, and it's a very cool incentive sort of bribe that I give new members that join our community who actually, start the progress log. So they dive right in and they actually also introduce themselves so that I can get to know them. And inside that swipe file, you'll see everything, every single marketing material that I use to launch the business launch, our email sequences, our social media posts, our ads, even my webinar slides are in there. So you can look exactly how I structured that promotion, and you can model it into your own business. So next is our bonus lock in your monthly rate, which is amazing. This also applies to our annual members as well. So when our pricing goes up, and it goes up pretty frequently in the membership, you get to keep your specific locked in price for as long as you're an active member. So the only way you would lose it, you're grandmothered in, but the only way you would lose it is if you leave and then come back at a later date. So you're locked in, there's no contracts, and you can cancel anytime. And when you add up all of this value, and please, if you're really wanting to do your research, go compare what we offer to any other membership. Go compare it to our competitors who sell one-off courses, and you'll see that the courses that are out there start at $499 all the way up to $2,000 to $3,000, and that is pricing for literally a fraction of what we offer is a fraction of what that pricing is. So I really want you to do your research, because I know you'll find that the price of our annual pass is what other people charge for a single course. So highly, highly recommend doing price checking if you want to. I think the value is very, very clear in our membership. We're super proud of what we've built and how much we give to our members, how generous we are when it comes to sharing our know-how, and I'm so excited for you to experience all of that and leverage it into growth for your own company, for your own brand, for your own business. So that's a total of $15,291, which is literally mind-blowing considering there's over 900 training videos in the community. You're really getting amazing, amazing advice, amazing feedback, amazing value for your money. And so let's talk about some of the Black Friday bonuses, because a lot of people are totally unaware that these even exist. First and foremost, we're giving away limited time Black Friday bonuses. So those expire Tuesday, December 3rd at 9 p.m. Central Time. Super important, don't forget. And so The first bonus that we have is our 90-day access to our brand new program, which will be a part of our permanent collection, our signature collection. It's called Zero to Profits. Right now it's in beta, and you'll get access for 90 days starting January 1st. So if you really want to learn how to build your business from scratch, the fastest way of monetizing online is via services. And really, this course is going to take you from A to Z, literally show you exactly how to find, amazing customers right now via the internet who are ready to hire you, how to structure your pricing, exactly how to build a portfolio, how to create a proposal, how to pitch, just really everything that you need when it comes down to launching a successful service-based business as quickly as possible so you can start generating some revenue and recuperating your investment. So really important for us. Love this course, and that will be launching later in 2020. We're going to start base price at $399. So it's a $399 value. You're getting 90 days of access. Amazing deal. All right, so just recapping everything you get in addition to that bonus, we have our training courses, you get our full success path with our action plan, you get monthly life coaching calls with me and Chris, you get our workshops and life critiques, private forum community, private Facebook community, course certification program, 60 plus quick tip training videos, and these you can take on the go, by the way, they're awesome for that. Our launch swipe file bonus, you get to lock in your rate, there's no contracts, and you can cancel anytime. And in addition to that, everybody who joins, whether you join the monthly, the annual, or the lifetime pass, gets access to Zero to Profits for 90 days starting January 1st. So I'm super, super, super excited about that. Amazing value, and that pulls up the total to $15,690, which, as I'm saying that, it kind of like sounds insane. So I'm really excited about everything that we get to put out in the world and that you get to access in our community. So the next bonus, by the way, that we're offering, this is the first time we've done this, and this will be for annual pass members. So if you purchase the annual pass, you'll also get, in addition to Zero to Profits, the Ultimate Sweat File Kit. And that is a kit that I saw on our website for $199. It includes 52 pages of my personal, like these are the actual emails that are currently in circulation in our email marketing strategy. So you'll get access to my welcome email sequence, my sales email sequence, my engagement email sequence, my launch email sequence, and my flash sale email sequence. So all of these are profit generating sequences for our business. They all help take our brand new email subscribers and turn them into buyers. I think that's an amazing deal. So you'll get access to that at the annual rate, which again, kind of recapping everything that we have, our training courses, you get access to our full success path, live coaching call with me and Chris every single month, our workshops and live critiques, our forum community, our Facebook community, course certification programs, launch swipe file, you get to lock in your monthly rate, you can cancel anytime, there are no contracts, plus Black Friday only, Zero to Profits is included for 90 days, and the Ultimate Swipe File Kit for those of you who join us during our annual pass. And then the last bonus, this one is specifically for lifetime members. We only open up lifetime once a year. So if you're interested in owning our content, right? If you don't like memberships, or you like memberships, but you like to own the content instead of paying a subscription, you can totally upgrade to our lifetime pass. And this year, we're just going all out with over $5,000 of bonuses. This is crazy, guys, but we legitimately wanted to go all out and just say thank you for all of your support and the amazing value that you bring to our lives. And we wanted to work with a very select amount of people. So right now we've opened up 30 coaching spots for 2020. almost 19 of those are already full. So if you're interested in joining us for that, definitely sign up now. Our lifetime pass actually will include 2 coaching calls. So you'll get to build the entire kind of business strategy with us in the community in January through our Prosperous New Year workshop, which includes a full template of exactly how I plan my year, how I set goals, how I build my content marketing plan, my profit generating plan, everything that I do as I'm prepping for the new year. And then we'll actually go in March, month of March, we're gonna focus on taking that plan that you've created and looking at opportunities for you to take things to the next level in 2020. So we're going to set a custom action plan, exactly what you need to be working on, looking at where you're spending too much of your time, where you're not spending enough of your time, any missed opportunities that we see for you. Those are all really critical and really important things. And then 6 months after that, we're going to follow up with another coaching call. Make sure that you're set up for success so that you can wrap up the year with a bang. And this is amazing value, especially when it comes down to one-on-one coaching, which is something that I do not do anymore because my client roster is completely full. And when I do open up coaching calls, it's for a select amount of people. I only work with members in the business lounge because, and this is the thing, guys, that's not me just saying some like marketer BS. I legitimately can't fathom actually charging my rate to someone who doesn't have the fundamentals. It's a waste of time for you, it's a waste of money for you, and it's also a waste of time for me because I will have to teach you so many of the fundamental aspects with that time, with that limited time that we have together. It's really hard for me to give you a breakthrough and make sure that what you're paying is what you're actually getting in terms of value when you don't have a foundation. That's why we require that on my business, my coaching clients have to have gone through the business launch so they have the fundamentals of success at the very least. And so when we do, my rate is $2,500 an hour, so $2,500 per session. You're getting 2 sessions with me and Chris, who charges way more than I do, and you're going to get both of our perspectives. So it's really important that if you're serious about taking your business to the next level and you want to sign up for this, make sure that you do ASAP because we have very limited spots. So that's just a heads up on that. Lifetime members will get access to all the bonuses, including these 2 coaching calls. So just making sure that you understand the bonuses and what's included. We're giving you access to everything that we give our regular members when you join throughout the year. Instant access to our 30 courses, custom action plan coaching calls with me and Chris. These are group live coaching calls, right? So like they're happening for all the membership. There's 1 question per session and we dive in deep, but it's not like having one-on-one conversations about your business. So very different. And then we have workshops and live critiques, forum community, Facebook community, course certification program, 60 quick tip trainings, launch so I felt. You get to lock in your monthly rate, no contracts, and you get to cancel anytime. Plus, Black Friday only, for people who join on any of our plans, you'll get 0 to profits for 90 days. For those of you who join annual, right, you'll get 0 to profits plus the ultimate swipe file kit. And for those of you who join lifetime, you'll get 0 to profits, ultimate swipe file kit, and 2 60-minute coaching calls with yours truly for 2020, which is really exciting. And that brings up the total value of our amazing offer for this year to $20,890, which is a steal. It's amazing. And so I'm really, really excited to also share with you that through Black Friday, through our Black Friday promotion, you'll also get some awesome discounts on every single pass. So in addition to all the bonuses and all the amazing value that we already offer in the membership, we're also giving you 50% off your first month if you join our monthly pass. We're giving you $200 off the annual pass, which equals 2 months free, and then $500 off lifetime, which is really exciting. So if you ever wanted to join lifetime throughout the year, when it was open last year, we increased it to $2,999, so $3,000. Now you get a $500 discount on top of that, plus all the bonuses, which is really cool. And then just a quick note on the annual pass, if you actually wanted to join annually, your price doesn't go up after the first year. So you'll get to lock in that discount for as long as you're an annual member. So you'll get $200 off every single year for as long as you're a member in the Business Lounge. All right, guys, so you have until December 3rd at 9 p.m. Central Time to access the bonuses. We will still have the discounts available through December 5th at the same time, 9 p.m. Central Time. So really excited to have you join. You can access everything at kimberlyjimenez.com/Black Friday. It'll be linked in the description box, as well as if you're watching this on Facebook, it'll also be linked somewhere on the video. So really excited to share that with you. I wanted to just leave it here because there's so much more we could talk about. I will definitely share another video with some of the questions that you guys asked either on Instagram or over on the Facebook group. So definitely, if you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. I'll make sure to answer those in a future episode. Want to make sure that just get this out here for you because so many of you were asking, can you please show us what the business lounge looks like? And I wanted to show you behind the scenes. So I hope this was helpful. I love you. I gotta prep for a very, very long flight home, and I hope to see you inside the community. I hope to welcome you personally and just really help you take things to the next level in the new year. So, 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 so grateful for every single one of you. Thank you for allowing me to share my work, what I'm passionate about, what wakes me up in the morning, and being such an amazing group of humans. And just, I love you, and I hope to see you inside. Bye for now.